Welcome back to Mini Motorways, and now it's our weekly challenge. Yep, it's back again. Well, once a week, obviously. you know. Um, so that's unlimited traffic lights. Whoopie-doo. I would say no. Gonna be big business, maybe. And something about motorways. What's that? Motorways don't cost road tires or something? Double the number of motorways awarded, or double the number. No destination becomes circle. There we go. I always get that mixed up with the square one and never work out sometimes the because it's a small time charm. Unlimited traffic lights. We've had the unlimited road before. That's an interesting one. Not so much traffic lights though. Fumbling me buttons already. We've got. Yeah, I may do this around the water. I know. I know one of the viewers. I don't know whether he's a subscriber. So hello, William. And apparently he likes the water maps. Apparently, so he'll be a happy bunny watching this. So I was appreciate. Like I said, I used to appreciate anybody that's watching. Appreciate everybody. Oh, now we do the no. Let's swing this up. Oh, can't really swing it up that much, so can I? So our intestine line has to be a bit smaller. And as we know, I don't call this a wiggly line, I call it an intestine line. That's if you've ever seen your intestines on a photo or on a screen or picture or whatever you want to see them on. Not necessarily your own, because that'd be a bit weird. You wouldn't really want to see your own, would you? But you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, pigs. I see the intestine all the time. Ugh. We've already got a bridge. Again, I'm trying to. What I'm trying to do is, well, just make a mess. I'm doing that successfully. That's the truth. Sort of what I call now legally. Instead of what I used to do is, if I've got a choice to put line, like a line around like that, then I'll put it around. But it's better for, although I suppose it's a small time champ, so really me doing that actually doesn't make any difference whatsoever, because it's never going to get to a large business. Never mind. But what it does is, as well as it pushes the businesses away from each other. So they can't actually, we'll probably get one up here somewhere, and then I'm going to have to change this, which means I'm going to have to change this, which means I'm going to have to change everything else. That's the only disadvantage to me, is having a bridge. How many bridges have we actually got? Well, we could get rid of that for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Wait. I've got an idea. Right, pause that. We will come through here. This will come down to here, which means this will come down to here. It's a weird way of doing it, but it will Ooh, I'll run out. That's down. Was and as we've got well, because we've got unlimited traffic lights, we might as well use the traffic light, might we? I'm gonna have to redesign this because it's getting upset. Take that out of the equation. Take this out of the equation. I'll do a curve there. Do any other spooky? No, I want to do that. That's better. We're not going to get one in here. I think it's complaining about that, but that's easy solved. But I would actually like to solve it this way. I suppose I could still get one in there, but if I do that and not connect it up, there's no way that another one of these can go in there. It just allows this to be a bit faster. I suppose, thinking about this, I could, I think, connect this way. The reason why then it's not too close to this, and it's more of a natural swing in. Unfortunately, if they were using an English road system, that would be coming down here and go straight in, and then go out that way. But because they're using our American cousins' way, it goes the other way. But not to worry. We don't mind. Yeah, over connecting doesn't mean anything now. I'll go through that in a second. Bridges are quite an important thing on this map, as we can tell. You've got a lot of water to deal with. Now we could make it slightly better for them since we have got that bridge. But what I'll do is I'll leave this here for now. The reason why is that if I have to need another bridge, then I can take this out. I don't have to worry about it. As long as we feed enough to them, they will. Now this is where this gets a bit of a. It's a bit of a. I suppose it's not much of a problem because that could go into there. That goes into there. I will connect this one directly in there. In fact, because it's a small, yeah. Remember, because it's a small town charm, in other words, it won't get any bigger. As long as we can feed them and not get them to 6, we should be fine. I'm not fully convinced that I need that yet, but that would give me this. Yeah, let's get. Well, we do get 2 motorways, so that's even more impressive. Citizen prison, eh? Ooh. That's a bit of an issue. What did I like that? I don't like that at all. Uh, hmm. She's coming in there now. I'll set the ball rolling to that. That means I'm having to wait for this to come there. That needs to come here. That split them up successfully. Let's just send another one of them. That's absolutely no good. If I want to do some work on this road, I've got to get this down. What I was going to do is put a motorway to there, maybe. Or a motorway to there. I think by doing that... There's no actual easy way. I don't want to connect that one that way. 2 bridges are 2 motorways. Remember, a bridge can be a motorway as long as it's straight. So they use that. I'll take that. Magic now. And I'll force that to break it. The bridge. Can't do that. What I was going to do. Although I suppose I can still do this, like. This is starting to get a right pain in the... Might as well say it, pig, because that's what you're thinking. Don't try and do any swearing. I don't think it's... Let's get overexcited, which I have recently. I just wanna get that around there. Come on, get out. Get out. Get out, get out. Right, pause. You are going to... You've got them. Oh, hell's fire. Where's this one going? You can now go that way. That should be enough to run them. A roundabout would have been nice. That's now going to be connected. Yeah, that's enough to reduce the burden. I'm still thinking about a roundabout one there. Well, do I really need a road house? Questionable. What can I set apart to allow me? Yeah, let's get them. Let's pause this. Let's break this connection here. But let's just not put anything in where I don't want you to be. That's it. I wasn't my intention of doing that. That's what I'm going to do. When you get back there, pause that. Right, you can cut out now. You can cut out. You are feeding that one and feeding that one. I suppose in a sense it doesn't really matter. That's not the one I wanted to. No! Oh, I hate when that happens. It really bugs me, does that. Right, pause. Nope, don't do that. That's it. I'll just have it slightly longer. Right. Don't particularly really want to use all my things for that. I've got one. Remember, as long as we keep it going, it shouldn't get bigger. That just sounds so wrong. I'm going to do that. Oh, what have we got? See, that was a roundabout, but I don't really need the roundabout now. So I'll go back to the bridge. That could be on its own. Yeah, okay. Just waiting for these to come back, and they're going to complain once that's done. Come on. Pause that. I was thinking, do I not? I've got one bridge left. Okay, let's, that was already a bridge. What's the point of that thing? Anyway. Let's cut that. That'll obviously, yeah, you see, that speeds up. It only takes maybe, it just takes off maybe half a second, but, you know, half a second to half a second. I have to use the, to be honest with you, using that, because that's such a long way away, it might actually serve to push this here to, because that's extra, isn't it? I'm running out. And we've got this bridge. That's good. I'll take the bridge, obviously. I'll first connect them into there. I'll then connect this one into here, and we shall give it some more some more houses to go. Houses to go. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. That's not. That can do that. That's starting to get a bit too busy, although so is this. That one is just come available, so I'll put this and this. No, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah. Damn schmuck. Damn schmuck. That's going to work. That will. If I get another one in there, I can start thinking about taking that one off. Which motorway? I'm going to go the motorway, and I think I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to connect this into here. And then I'm going to do a direct line with that. Not too sure where this is going to go like. Oh, have I... oh, just... No. Shut... Oh. Anyway, not to 1,000 on the weekly this week. That was disappointing. I was hoping I was going to be able to... See, I knew them yellows were going to be a problem. I should have put that motorway over... Yeah, looking at that, that was the mistake I made, not putting that motorway over there earlier on. Well, I was going to put the motorway instead of the bridge, and that's what I should have not done. Probably could have put two motorways, one on the top and one on the side. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to check out PageTV for the weekly videos of all different sorts, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.